Yo, what's going on, everyone? I think I'm live. Welcome back to the channel on what is arguably been one of the hardest weeks in crypto. A lot of people losing their, as I call it, their shits, their wits, their nerves. A lot of people stressing, man. The bull market hasn't started. Bitcoin dominance is dropping. And there are the usual suspect of projects. And we'll talk about a lot of stuff. But before we get into all of that, we'll go next week, Monday, got a big day ahead. Is this sell the news, or is it the continuation of the market? Will Trump just start writing some executive orders from day one? Nobody really knows. But the chances are we have to be wary of what's about to happen. Having said that, we've survived it all, man. We survived R. Kelly. We survived Michael Jackson. We survived Bill Cosby. I'm sure we can survive this one as well. But most important thing is mental health and the fact that the cycle, and this is the beginning of the end. Any weak projects that you're not comfortable with, hit the sell button, especially now that the markets are bouncing, and only hold what you can stomach to hold from now till the end of the cycle. Now, one of the issues is, and I'm finding this in my group as well, many people confuse trades and flips and long-term holds, especially when the long-term holds are performing really badly. For example, I have highlighted some projects, right? Your mint layers, you can even add DEAI in that, hasn't begun running yet, like AI Tech, like Marvia. Some of these projects haven't actually done a lot, right? But you expect when you get into a market cap, you prepare for that. Now, I've made videos about Toshi, for example. Toshi's doing very well. You don't hear people complaining, and you don't hear people complaining when they're making money. However, a lot of us are trapped, including myself, in some projects. And tonight, for the first time, I just wanted to share some holdings with you so you actually get a good picture of what my portfolio looks like. So from 2023, Casper, Sui, Pepe from literally March 2023. That was an incredible entry. And Ethereum's from the last cycle, Based AI, Alephium, some USDC or US dollar there, Marvia, Prime, Delicium, Say, Spec, Cubic, Tectum. And these are there's a lot of projects I want to sell here, guys. So I want to share something with you. So what I try to do is separate these into stuff that I hold and stuff that I'm actually holding, newer tokens that are less established. All right. So over time, what happens is 2 or 3 big ones will always hold you up anyway, but it's the patience that counts, right? So if you look at, for example, this is not my my total portfolio is a lot longer than this. But if you look at, for example, some of the stuff, like, for example, I hold a significant portion of DEAI. I hold a significant portion of Aerodrome, Axelar, Reploy. I'm fully well diversified to understand that few of the tokens may not perform as strongly initially as the others. So what I would encourage everyone to do is find a balance. If you're trapped in a losing position, the first thing I want you to do is look at the reasons why, right? There's multiple reasons. There's projects with no volume. There's projects that have no listings, projects with no marketing. If you would have sold your Marvia yesterday, you would have been worse off today. Now, there's an intelligent way of getting out of something if you lose conviction, right? Because I don't get paid by these projects, so I'm going to give it to you straight, right? I'm going to give it to you straight. Like, if you lose conviction, effing sell it, but don't sell it at a loss, right? This is why people don't make money. And ultimately, this is now one, which I wanted to start off the show with, that a lot of people are in, but a lot of people are concerned, like, what's happening to the price here. And in my opinion, I think it's one of two things, okay? This week I posted in the private community how to fail fast and move on, right? If you, whatever the token is, right? Whatever the token is, you can apply this to your portfolio tonight. Because I want to give you guys some value rather than just talk about random shitcoins. If you find a project and you feel like you're not comfortable with it, then that project's not for you. Now, once you do the research, I'm holding a significant bag of this one, right? And so far, it ran up all the way from 16 cents to $1 plus. It came back down. Price is incredible. Guys, this is how you make money. You buy the chart that's not pumping. And if obviously some of your projects collectively are not pumping, then you ask yourself the question, maybe I need at least one safety net, right? Maybe I need to just put some money into one of the safety nets and then degen. But what I'm noticing with a lot of portfolios, especially where we've been done, is a lot of people buy stuff, they get rid of it at a loss. So the only time they'll ever sell is when the coin is down 50%. No one's selling when the coin's pumping. Everybody who held Alephium or Mardia over $2, nobody actually sold, right? Everybody holds it, and then of course, once you get down on a downtrend like this, sometimes it's difficult for those smaller ones to recover quickly, but they are ultra low caps. So what do you expect? So if I'm being real with you, I have shown you my own private portfolio right there. I've been accumulating for well over 3.5, 4 years now, since the last downtrend, or the last bear market. So what I'm saying is, anyone new who's not been through a bull market, you will suffer a bit. Mentally, you need to be prepared for buying ultra low cap gems. And ultimately, we could see the likes of Based AI, 01 Labs, and any of these other tokens that we hold doing exceptional numbers. That time is coming. And because that time is coming, and because your coins is not pumping right now, right? People hold AI16Z, and now all of a sudden they're saying AI agents are cooling off. No, they're not. They will go through a phase, but if you're buying the shit ones, take profit and put it back into your core or whatever you want to hold long term. I think this cycle has shown us the old ways of just buying and holding not going to work. Purely, they will work in the long term, but people want fast money. So you have to have the ability to have portion of your money do the work for you. Otherwise, you'll sit there for 9 months and there's no price action. All right. So you got to have some holding projects that you can hold, and some projects that you're able to go in and out of with no emotions, and fail fast and move on is my advice, guys. Big up to yourselves. The market is uptrending, right? And good news, this bill was filed, right? And there is a token that's actually linked to this, guys, which is just to continue with 01 Labs. If anyone's holding it, it is showing a lot of, it's up, regardless, it's flying, like literally 6%, 7% up against EVE, 4%, 5% nearly up against BTC. So I don't understand what the argument is, right? Apart from emotion, people are not being strategic. So, do you, right? Question everyone, question yourself, question influencers, and that's the only way you're going to make money. I think this is the business end, so we're going to have to get used to the game of rotation. All right, but let's have a look at this. There is a token that is linked, and I'm sure I did post this. It's called BSR. Sorry, BRS. Sorry, Bitcoin. Okay, SBR. You see, when I posted this, right, it's what I find absolutely funny, right? So smart wallets are buying this. And I did actually post this project. It's up 50% against Ethereum and BTC. Now, how did I know this was going to pump? Well, quite clearly, I have a tool that allows me to see what smart money is doing. And I caught this one super early. Even though I posted it, it was kind of like it ran by the time I did the write-up from, I think, 15 million to about 36 million. But this is linked to what's going on here, right? it's still relatively small, but I think it is going to be buy the rumors, sell the news type of trade, guys. So this is happening. Crypto is super bullish. We are going to see a violent alt season. And right now is the time to be comfortable with what you hold. All right. So big up to yourselves, guys. Congratulations for surviving that dead week. And honestly, you know, future millionaires will be born out of these people, this group, our community. And everyone, yeah, most important thing is understanding that greatness is coming to you, and you're not going to make friggin' money that you would have made in a lifetime over a short space of time without being tested. Man, don't think that they're going to walk into, like, you know, millionaire status without any mental fatigue, mental stress, right? But it is the fastest way of making life-changing money. Now, tonight, I'm absolutely bullish, right? Even though my tone is more direct in what you have to do. This is not like the last cycle where you buy any shitcoin and you change your life overnight, right? 50% maybe long-term hold where you put money back in. 50% be open to taking quick trades, making money, and then putting back into your core holdings, guys. All right. With that being said, guys, hope you're all doing well. Big up yourself, Pratik. Hope you're doing well, brother. Do you expect the 20th inauguration to be? I think so. There is a part of me that's prepared for that. And like I always say, if people are taking maybe 20%, some of you are on incredible pumps on say AI agent plays or whatever coin. Just hold a little bit of USDT. I mean, you can see here, you know, if I sell something, I push it back into stable coins for a bit just to see, because if you're going to make, say, a 20x on a coin, you can actually be a little bit patient for it. You can be a bit patient for it, bro. So yeah, expect maybe potentially a little bit, but it will be a V-shaped recovery regardless. I think the time frame is February, guys, because Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin dominance is getting rejected. You see here, we've confirmed our 3 touches, and this is proven to be quite a decent downtrend for BTC dominance. So yeah, expect that. But then again, the bullish nature of the market is incredible. I'm so fatigued with red candles that this thing here right now gives me the tingles, man. Imagine Bitcoin strategic reserve. That means we could really see a 200K plus Bitcoin this cycle. So yeah, man. What's up, guys? What up, bro? El Draco in the building, back in the woods. Steve in the building. Hope you're doing well, bro. Any thoughts on Netmine? I made a small profit of Mavia, but I sold this morning. Well done to you, sir. At least you're active in it. What's a replacement? Maybe next week. Well, okay, I hear you. Any news on based AI, bridge into base? So I don't have a news. Having said that, we don't really need to be worried about the based AI conversion just yet, right? Netmine is, let me have a look at the price of Netmine, because they did have a supply reduction. So this is the Chinese Tao. I mean, to be honest, I would look at this. I mean, in terms of the chart, it's in a long accumulation down here, has been accumulating for a while. So let me just take your comments off the table. So look, this, you know, the reset of the supply, because it used to be, I think, 1 billion tokens, and now it's 144 million. I would say, look, Netmine is not one of my go-to in terms of the AI infrastructure plays, purely because I think the market cap and also the fact that I don't think it's going to be as big as maybe some of the other ones. I would go for something low cap like DEAI, based AI for sure. Those are better. I think there's big things coming to AI tech. I'm slightly more bullish on where they are today than I was, say, a week ago. There was mentions of AI tech in the BSC, what do you call their updates on Twitter. So look, it's just important now to use the money in the right project. You know, not financial advice, but recently they've got on board with the agents game, them and AGI as well. So yeah, I would choose between those three. If you're looking for maybe, let's see what, you know, we've got to be a bit more open-minded. Let's have a look at the other AI projects that we're looking at. This week, I bought into Flock. And Flock is off the bottom, up 7%. It's still only very tiny. And the chart is a massive airdrop followed by a downward trend. And it's on base now. The reason I was actually quite interested in this is A, the market cap's small enough. B, you have this project mentioned on the grayscale consideration list. And it's very small in market cap. This is what, $19 million. So there are some options, but obviously you've got to really dig deep into what you want to replace it with. Yo, what up, Stevie? Hope you're doing well, brother. Big up to Yorkshire. Bought 5K, accumulated 10K, but scared. Let me know what you're scared about. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, this is what people are terrified about, right? This project is on a critical support. And as far as I'm concerned, it's responded to this. You know, this is the chart that I had at around 32 cents. Now, if it lost that, to be honest, I would be very scared too. But it's held on to that quite nicely. And right now, it is 36, I think 36 cents or more. Yeah, 34 cents. So yeah, it's off where you need it to be off. So I'm not really scared of that. I think this is a great time to get this one. Mr. Gerard, how are you, brother? Hope you're well. Thinking of selling Tectum for based AI. What do you think? Yep, I would do that. Listen, Tectum, I mean, I don't know what Tectum's doing today, but it is on my list of projects to obviously watch. Now, it's been in that $4, whatever it was, like $4.40, $4.30 for a while. And it's just incredibly weak, right? You know, it's as weak as you can see with some of the other projects on the red list. So compare this to based AI. I mean, I know for sure people still don't fully understand based AI. And the reason for that is they really don't know what the creatures are capable of, what the creatures are going to do. So if you look at this as well, similar weakness against BTC, big drop there as we had with all these projects. But what they have, for me, they have the fundamentals and the pumpamentals to go with that. So they've got big KOL and investors. They've got VC money now. And, you know, not many people have seen this. Based AI is coming, it's gonna be big, in my opinion. So you've also got another play there with Pepe Coin, but more importantly, there's also the brain credits with a maximum supply of just 1.02 million. And that has a locked liquidity of around 200K. Liquidity for, what do you call, for Pepe Coin is very good as well. So the ecosystem is ridiculous. And I think eventually this gets the attention of the big boys. And I'm sure once that happens, the price will fly. So based AI is incredibly bullish, only because the fact that there's no next listing announcement yet, because they've been building, you know, updates to the website. you know, I'm confident this will go into the multiple billions of dollars, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what's up on Based AI. Does your group have DGen calls? If yes, what's the win rate on your paid group on those DGen calls? Dude, we got DGen picks coming out of our ears. Now, there's two types of DGen picks we do. We've got really strong people in the group who absolutely make a killing every single day on all kinds of tokens. I mean, I couldn't tell you what the win rate percentage is, but it's ridiculous. And then, of course, you know, there's ones that I systematically post, which are more about a, you know, kind of a 3 to 5x, you know, quick trades that we do here. And these have been some recent winners. And there's more to this list that I haven't even added, but these are projects that I've, you know, myself and some community members have made, you know, 3 to 5x, some of them 10x. In the case of Peanut, I think the top would have been about 60x plus from the time we called it. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. But our group is ridiculously good, in my opinion. I think we speak a lot of truth there. We don't all agree, you know. We don't have to all agree, but no one's sending anyone off the cliff, which is what you find in many groups. You know, the group community leader buys, and then they accumulate for months, and then they announce it, and then they sell it. Mans are posting all of their buys at the same time that I buy a token. You know, sometimes I actually send out the buy alert, and then I end up buying after. But yeah, man, join our group if you want. It's a good place. What's going on, brother? Hope you're well. Zilla in the building, my brother. Hope you're well. Let's make some noise on Monday when trouble comes to the office, man. We pump hard. I hope we take a massive lift off. It's incredible. I think it's going to be such a bullish time. Like, people are tired, people are scared, and these are all of the sentiments that you get at this stage of the cycle. You know, it's been a long, draining one. Trapped in DEAI, ML, and Mavia. KC, look, I can tell you right now, Mavia's actually made some progress. So what's your average? You know, another 30%, I think you should be free. 01 Labs is not a jail. You know, that's actually your ticket to freedom. It's a very good project. The concerns are very clear. Now, I don't like when people just speculate that a project's going to get a tier 1 listing. To be honest, I don't like that, right? You know, it has to be done systematically, because when you're doing a tier 1 listing, more often than not, you're signing an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. So you really can't talk about it publicly. You can say stuff like, yeah, exchange listings will come, but you can't really specifically say tier 1, right? So I do understand your concerns, but hey, listen, the jail is there to be broken. I think in a parabolic phase. And don't forget, you know, Carl Chasse is actually back in mint layer. He tweeted several times, and of course, he is also part of their KOL group. So let's wait and see. I hope as soon as you break even, I hope you sell every single crypto that you don't have the conviction. I really like, that's what my advice is to people. If you're not going to hold something, you know, it's better for you to maybe then just try to buy what's moving on the day. But more often than not, that's also difficult as well, because by the time something pumps, people buy at the top, and that is always a concern. Big up to Imbelta in the building. Hope you're doing well, fam. What does hot in the risk assessment mean? Oh yeah, so let me just go back. No, hot is just a category, so I can actually change that category. Sorry. So for example, if I've got, let me just share this with you. So it should be, so say for example, you know, I'll do something like that. So that's all it means. It's just classification for me. So, you know, I can change a project based on what the sentiment is. So, you know, I can say this is good, it's risky, depending on really what's going on chain, right? It could be less, it could be, you know, I don't know, less liquidity dropping, more sell volume coming in, and stuff like that. But it's just an internal classification. Thoughts on RFL? Let's have a look. Reflect up 8% today, $6 million. ISO on base, right? Taking off from aerodrome, now it takes one click, optimize trading routine, enhance the strategy. You saw what Morpho did anyway, by the way, guys. Congratulations if you bought into Morpho. Massive moves. I'm not surprised because of the TVL. Aerodrome in numbers. So what is this? A perp dex? I think we've had a look at this before. So it's another, what is it? What is Reflex? So it's adapt AI activity to support users improving their trades yield, seeking journey by offering tailored suggestions to help. Yeah, I've seen some projects that actually potentially can execute the trade for you. So I think in terms of a use case, I'm not really sure. I'd have to play about with the platform, but I'll take a look. I mean, I'll definitely play about with it. Yo, what's happening, bro? You own any Reploy? Yes, sir. If not, I'd get some. Yeah, so yeah, I actually called that very early. Sub what was it? Sub 20 million, I think. 13 million was my call on Reploy. We made significant amounts. I think the price was around 40 cents when we bought into it. 40, 50 cents, something like that. Sorry, $1.40. I apologize, I'm lying. It was $1.40 when we bought. So yeah, I love it. I have a significant bag, which is house money, really. Yeah, we took some profits from it, but look at the chart, man. We literally bought this around $1.40 here. Again, you know, I was tracking some smart wallets because it has the same investors as Pinlink and Parallel and few others as well. Evo, Ava. So there's quite a few of these that come out of Uniswap. So yeah, up quite nicely so far, but I think it is definitely in a good, because there's only 10 million tokens and they're all circulating. What I like about it is the team is absolutely fantastic. Updates, you know, consistent. They did exchange listings straight away. I think Becca talked about it as well. AI research and LLM models, top performing Web3 products, and so on. So dedicated models for scalable Web3 AI. Yeah, this one's been a printer, man. We've literally, I haven't actually used any of the products yet, but the team is fantastic. I really do like the team. Nice one, Peter. Trump pump is coming, man. It's going to be insane. I hear people talking about FUD on DAI team possibly scamming. Is it true or just lies? I bought some more a few days ago, thinking of picking up some more. Yeah, CB, look, look, it's one of these ones, yeah. So it's had this FUD, not just in the last few days, it's had this FUD for well over a month. So if you remember when we went into the downtrend in November, when the markets kind of collapsed, that impacted. Plus, there was a sell-off because a project on it rugged. Now, I haven't seen any evidence from that time. So this is about 2 months back. I haven't seen any evidence that the project team were the cause of that. Having said that, because of the market cap, because of its position in the overall crypto standings, it is, it's a smaller cap, so it is more risky. But what I would say is you're going to have to risk some money to make some crazy money, right? And from my research, at the moment, I'm comfortable enough to hold in a decent sized bag. And if I see any red flags, I will be letting everyone know. But so far, I think risk to reward for me is in a very good space. What up, Raf? Singing. Yeah, we started from the bottom. Now we're here. What's up, brother? London in the building. Yo, Chevy, where have you been, bro? HBAR versus Casper, thoughts? You think HBAR will outperform Casper? Well, so far, 2024, late 24 to now, I mean, especially from Q3 onwards, I think massively HBAR did numbers on Casper, but Casper is actually now, for the first time, I'm seeing some credible, chatter that it may get listed on a big tier 1 exchange. Now, there's no, obviously, there is no concrete evidence, but there's rumors that Binance has been, obviously, I posted this. Binance actually talked about the trilemma. Now, Casper's whole thing is about solving the trilemma, and there's a small chance that something happens insane. But will it outperform? For me personally, for me, it wouldn't outperform because my average buy for Casper is quite low. So if Casper hits $1, amazing. 50 cent, it still wouldn't complain. But I think, you can't write off HBAR as well. I would actually look maybe more in the HBAR ecosystem than I would HBAR itself. But there is a lot of legs left in these big caps as well. Yo, SAI has absolutely done numbers. Yeah, it's run quite nicely, bro. Still very small. AI-backed Animoca Brands project in price discovery. I think this was a KuCoin launch as well, if I'm not mistaken. Was it KuCoin or one of those? But it's got very good backing, and right now for $12 million, there is that inflation, but the volume's actually picked up quite nicely as well. So yeah, congratulations to us. Yo, Abdul, how are you, brother? I love you too, bro. Thank you for the beautiful words. How about nibbling on carrot? Because I've got a decent carrot bag. I think recently I haven't actually bought as much as I did before. I did put in an order a while ago. But the carrot, see, look, it's one of these tokens, right? There was a recent vote to make some changes to the DAO. I think gaming, look, we have to have a gaming season. Now, so far, a lot of people are not convinced gaming's going to run as hard this cycle. And rightly so, because the evidence is there with AI. We did have a gaming pump last November. But I'm holding carrot strong. I think carrot, listen, even if we see a $10 carrot, would still be making crazy, crazy money. So this project right now, yeah, I like it. I'm going to hold it regardless of the inflation. I think most people don't realize we need the market to move in our direction in terms of alt season. Then we can quickly assess some of these in terms of performance as well. So yeah, bro, Good time to buy carrot. Absolutely. The price is down. Evening, Sin. How are you? Got my first bag of Marvia, 5K a few days ago, 71. Yo, see a 10x? What do you say? Man, 10x would be unbelievable, but I would, it has to, for me, just keep confirming that dollar, cross the dollar mark. But yeah, nothing has changed for me in terms of if I would have sold with the amount of Marbia I have, I think I would have impacted the chart a few days ago. I'm holding it. I'm holding it because A, on the one hand, I'm trapped in terms of price, and two, I have been bullish on it, and I need to see more confirmations. It will creep up. Guys, anyone who's holding Marbia, like all those guys who just jumped out and sold at the very lows, today they're not laughing. If they held yesterday, 24 hours is all it took from 0.71, which is a great buy price for you, to where I know a lot of people sold. Now we have to be very careful when losing money to the market. Now some people will tell you, oh yeah, because I bought something else and I made that money. Yeah, good for you, but that's not good. Not everyone's going to trade like that. I think a lot of experienced people in this space are, sometimes they're just telling people, yeah, this is what I did, do it. Well, if you're trapped, then obviously you have to find a way out. Now, there are three possible ways to treat that. One, you can just move on, dump your bags. Two, you can sell 50% of it and hope that 50% at least makes a recovery and use that money to go into a fast moving horse. Or you can just sit out a little bit, be patient, which is a very difficult word for crypto investors, and block the noise. Sometimes people are going to come chat shit to you. Oh yeah, this token is down and I'm getting out now. Well, you get out. The best way to treat these tokens, guys, without falling in love with them, is to fail fast and move on. If you fail fast, it means if you're not sure why you're holding this, just do some research on it, right? Now, for people like me, it's easy sometimes to tell people, oh, this is what I'm buying. I genuinely am. I'm frigging trapped in Marbia. My average buy price is way higher than where the price is. So why would I sell it? Now, there was a time when I was really scared because those mofos from Marbia, they don't tweet, right? There's no updates. There's nothing going on in terms of, but then they started tweeting today, and as a result, the market's moving. So yeah, very good price. I think 10x. I think it could do more from here. But we need to have confirmation that it could do that. Bro said GameStop ETH is running. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. Look at only on ETH. Let's have a look at both of these. Yo, Cave, what is only agents? $1 million market cap. Holy crap. Good liquidity. Just over 10% in liquidity. Yeah. Thanks for that, bro. We'll take a look. Keep a close eye on that. Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. Seam looks like a fantastic buy. Take a look. Yeah, Seamless on base, I think it is. I've had a look at Seam before. Is it on base? Seamless protocol, can't remember. Yeah, some base. 2% up, 1.9% down versus BTC. Chart literally looks at the very lows. Well, all-time high. Man, that is a hell of a drop. Yeah, cheers for that. Parks, yeah, I've just talked about AI tech, bro, earlier in the video. Listen, the news has picked up. Bit more bullish sentiment, obviously, after the listing of crypto.com. Price hasn't actually responded as much as it should. And now they've thrown in, obviously, AI agents into the mix. I did see a tweet yesterday or earlier today about BSC alerts talking about AI tech. So there is a link to obviously a potential Binance listing. Don't take my word for it, man, but yeah, there could be something there, bro. Hit that like, fam. Yeah, that's how it hits 140. Yeah, guys, smash a like if you're in the building. It would be nice. First big green candle on ETH. Man, we need that, bro. We need that. Yeah, the weekly on ETH is, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. Good news there, man. Yeah, on 20th of Jan. So, that's going to be, listen, 20th of Jan is going to be an interesting day, right? Get those mofos out of that project. Bro said, what's happening with OTK? Do they even have a Discord? I'm not really sure, bro. It's not really a big play for me. OTK is a degen gaming token. Gaming hasn't done much, and most gaming tokens are like this. Look at this. There's hardly any volume in these. 24-hour trading volume is just $65,390. And the pressure to move the chart. Let's have a look at what the pressure is. I mean, think about it. Right now, it's only on KuCoin, and that's it. Really, they need centralized listings. Of course, you can see here the depth. If you buy $2,417, you're going to move that price up by 2%. Very, very small market cap, guys. And yeah, they still have 45% of all volume coming in through KuCoin. So look, you're going to see a lot of things like this in gaming, or some of the microcap gaming projects. So yeah, you just have to sometimes keep looking for that news, bro. But yeah, it's a very small, high risk, high reward project. Bro said XMW. And these the same. Oh, okay, Morphere. What happened here? So this is a deep in project, and I think they've got like Morphere XMW got a place in Paraguay or somewhere. Decentralized machine learning. Okay, it's an AI project. Maybe this is not the one I was thinking about. Yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, this one's a degen play. Actually, market cap has actually grown so rapidly. I remember the early days. This was actually posted by Cave. Yo, Cave, your token's now $70 million. Pick up yourself, bro. Yeah, it's a nice pullback there. Jail. Let's have a look at jail. I think they're running out of names for these these projects. 7 million fully diluted. It's on Solana. I think it originally came out of Pump.fun. I mean, this is super degen. Some of these agent stuff, man, scared the living daylights out of me. Jailbreak Me, first open source decentralized app. Newborn agents. Looks interesting, but yeah, very small. But at least it's got utility, right? So yeah, not bad at all. Pete in the building from Barcelona. Any thoughts on Dasher? I don't know Dasher that well, bro. Let's have a look. Yeah, but Jailbreak, I'll take a deep dive into that one. It's actually got utility. Again, you're seeing a lot of these tokens. It's already $50 million market cap. The chart looks like it's pulled back. Possible double bottom formation. 52 million. Came out of Pump.fun. And again, it's so saturated. It's unbelievable. This was bullish like a week ago, I think. This was running, right? So it's gone up to all the way to $50 million. $54 million to be exact. And then, of course, they've got latest agents. I mean, Animoca, Build. Yeah, it's a bit similar to the other one, to be honest. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I've always said buy the infrastructure for AI agents. I think individual AI agents, unless you're catching them at a very small market cap, because they'll take, it's just like a meme coin, right? Gets to $50 million. You've got people taking massive profits. Chart goes up, comes back down. There could be more legs in this one. But personally speaking, I think I'm going to just give myself a less headache. And unless it's an exceptional one, like, for example, SNAI was a very good one for me. Building AI agents with no codes, caught that early, did very well. If you catch it early, I think you'll do very well, ultimately. But you have to trade these. You can't be hodling them. But if you get something like based AI creatures, for example, or based AI as the layer one, or even 01 Labs, they're building AI agents. I think you could actually ride the entire layer one or the infrastructure play to great heights. Personally speaking, at this stage of the AI scene. So if you look at this, AI XBT doing crazy today. In the last 7 days up, very nicely. Let's have a look. And then you've got these smaller ones, but look how hard they've moved, right? Look at this. People making absolute killing on AI agents. But I just love using that indexing on the cookie website. But the future for me, I think this cycle, some of these will continue to run. No doubt about it at all. I think some of these will go into multiple billions of dollars. So yeah, you just have to play that game nice and smart. Mr. Gregory in the building. 68,000 people, man. Wembley Stadium is full. DXP, good to see you again, my brother. Yeah, big up to the islands, man. Big shout out to Haiti, bro. I need to come and chill out in Port-au-Prince. Have some plantain there. Bullish on my lovely... I saw this trending today. MLC on base. My lovely coin. Love the ticker, man. There was chat, there was a lot of chat about this today. Market cap's holding up. I mean, again, up 2%, went into price discovery again. Yeah, I think they've got a big community as well. Mobile gaming studio with global impact. Now, is it Telegram only or Ubisoft Unity? Decent backers and partners as well. Yeah, I don't really own this one, but so far it's holding up. And again, when gaming season comes, we just don't know what's going to pump. But yeah, this one looks okay. I have seen it before. I think there was who called it? Some guy with a big community called this and pumped it really hard. Phoenix first meme on XRP and Lester first meme on Litecoin. Both are skyrocket when they get. Yeah, so listen, there's more to come from XRP. I was actually in a meeting with a very good friend today, big guy in crypto over in Dubai. Big things happening there for sure in the network. So let's see what these are. So we did look at so let's go to the XRP ecosystem, right? Oh boy, I came to. So yeah, this is what you got. Let's see, Phoenix here, 32 million. And what's the other one? That's still very small. I mean, look what Toshi's doing, man. And Lester, the first meme coin on Litecoin. I can't believe Litecoin now has its. Let's see if they've declared an ecosystem yet. Lester. Litecoin basket, bro. Good spot. $7 million market cap. Damn. Listen, regardless of the chart, you have to put this on your watch list. So this is on pump.fun. Yeah. Had a 360 no scope. Yeah, nice one, bro. I'll add these to the watch list. Why is Tectum not pumping? Because there's no one buying. ADXP VIP member here. Keep it up. What's your take with GFAL? Any news or updates? So I did harass them few weeks back because they talked up a massive January and Q1. So if you look at the price today, right, they had a massive pump. Now, could this be because they've announced? I mean, for them, this is huge. 19%. None of you have ever witnessed GFAL being up 19%, right? I think most of our grandparents were alive when there was a 19% daily pump. But they did. I'm not surprised because they did promise, and I did talk about this last month. Now, have they dropped? Because they're supposed to have a project on Xbox, on console. So it looks like it's, they sticking to their word, and they are going to have a decent roadmap for January. Now, obviously, some projects you get tired with. This is one of these. It's been in my portfolio for donkeys. And one thing I would say is if EA Sports in that game, big man's pumping iron, yeah? We need you to pump our bags. And he's done that today. Trip Hawkins. But what I would say is, let's see if I can pick up any news. Community for making today unforgettable. Yeah. Well, they're selling these pictures to us, man. From a whole new level. Well, we'll find out. Gaming's going to get cooler and more. Yeah, so anyway, that's the update for you, man. Bunch of Trip Hawkins pumping iron, and today they're pumping out bags, but it's nowhere near good enough, in my opinion. They need to drop they need to drop more news. But at least they're showing their face, man. Unlike some teams. Any robot projects that use AI? Robot projects that use AI. I mean, that would be like sort of machine learning. I would honestly, like, long term, from the transition, it's going to transition into deep in an AI, for sure. I think projects like Peak will definitely be very important moving forward into that space. There's another project called Orc as well on base. That's decent, but this is the daddy that's gonna be making that possible. So look, they say it off the bat, powering machine economy, Vince. Yeah, Sensei's been doing absolutely nuts. And they've got tons of KOLs as well, bro. Got Change GPT at the lows. How many X's do you see from here? You know, for Binance listing, I think, you know, an additional 10X, I'd be happy with that from your entry. Because what happened, they listed on Binance at the wrong week, in my opinion, because they had AI16Z, Cookie, and Change GPT. And I think they did it like 100%, 120%, something like that. Not a typical Binance pump. So that's still ahead, in my opinion, in the power phase. I don't touch anything crypto gains or Tate Brothers related to. Always turn into shit. Individual opinion, bro. You gotta stay protected, man. Because, you know, again, it's very hard. It's very, very hard, bro. Because then man's load up the bags, right? Like, think about it. Because honestly, these people are playing with large sums of money. Now, I'm not saying that they make the wrong calls or whatever. You know, we all make those mistakes, but yeah, you know, you come up with a coin and you just tell everybody to buy every day one new coin. Can you check out ASI Sender? Yeah, let's have a look at ASI Sender. I'll do an hour tonight because it's been a stressful week, guys. ASI Sender. So there's very low float, relatively high FDV. So 64 million to a 3 million circulating. Only 48 million of the tokens are out. However, this is actually built on Neo Protocol. So I see where you're going, man. Smart money. Trading is my guy. I'm actually following them. Oh my God. Look at this, man. I'm actually following them, man. So this is backed by Binance Labs and Pantera Capital. And it's on Neo Protocol, which has been one of the more disappointing large layer ones that's actually really and truly in bed with NVIDIA. So there is more than just a circulating float to investigate here. Massive backing, check. On a unique chain, check. Relatively low market cap, of course, with the high FDV. And decent listings. Turn your favorite browser into easy-to-use Web3 wallet. What else are you offering? Mobile wallet. Okay. Right. So I'm actually talking to an exciting project that puts this kind of stuff out of the water, man. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. I think it'll be good for the community for to get into something quite early. But yeah, listen, backers are fine, world class. And of course, they got wallet swap and wallet bot. So yeah, I think it's a trade for sure. We got to see what happens from there. I'll take a few more here. I have holdings in AI Tech. What do you think about their AI agent launchpad and, of course, project as a whole? So, Papa, I've already talked about AI Tech extensively twice in this live stream. And recent noises for AI Tech has been bullish. The price has been disappointing, but crypto.com listing, potential Binance listing. I think AI Tech has to be, you have to take profits if it comes to Binance listings, in my opinion. I think it could be done during the upward phase of the market. So you have to sell on the Binance news. My initial Pepe entry, I took a very good profits on the Binance listing on April 2023. Then I bought back into the chart again for the continued pump. So all I would say is, as some of these smaller projects get onto big exchanges, I think you need to capitalize. Yo, Rafa, I don't actually know Mist, but I'll check it out, bro. Let's have a look at Mist. Mist. Mysterium up nearly 5.5%. It's got a middle finger chart. Our chart is very rude. Rude Van Nistelrooy chart, man. One-to-one token swap. Yeah, it looks like a pile of poo-poo. Blind to borders, open source. At first glance, it looks ugly as hell. 9 million market cap. Are we probably talking about the same one? Is that 5 mil? What did Charlie say to the hand slap? It's a dead thing, man. What is this? Anyway, that shows I'm tired, lads. And it's probably not even on here. Anyway, I'll check that one tomorrow. Promise you, bro. Too tired. But anyway, guys, I've done an hour. I've done my duties. I hope all of you stay safe. It's another. All right, cool. If you insist, man. MYST. Let's have a look. 5.8 mil market cap. This one. It's also got it's developing a nice little FU pattern here. Look at that. So let's look at this on the daily, bro. So it did a bit of a dance. Massive volume just came back in. Is this you buying, bro? Who's buying this? Liquidity 10% there or thereabouts. So what is this, man? Let's see what this is. AI powered platform that ensures security. I kid you not, this just reminds me of another website that I got rugged in. It just looks too good to be true. If you're in this and you got in at the lows, congratulations. If you're getting into it now, still very small market cap. It's been in a long period of consolidation here. God candle has come. So yeah, it's got to break this. But I think this is a very good trade. I think potentially you can actually trade this. But see how strong the wave is. So I can see big boy orders coming in to sell. No financial advice. And don't go in too heavy, right? Because it's you know, if you look at this, so look at this. So these pieces here are chilling, right? And then you had the pump, had your correction, and now you just, you know, this is all kind of little action there. And then you got the God candle here. Now, can you break this all-time high? I would honestly, potentially as a trade, but obviously you got to see, you got to watch these orders as well, but don't go in too heavy into it. I think it's still a degen play. Look, it's dropping last 5 minutes. Some sell orders coming in. So yeah, you can actually play something like that, but be very cautious. Lastly, let's look at their X, because sometimes if it's these projects, it's so followed by parallel, right? Let's see who these other 10s are. So Astrolabs, Parallel, Cave, Muzzy, and yo, see, got decent followers, and you've got projects. You've got our very own Smithies there. Yeah, it's a trade. I'll treat it like a trade, because look at this. If these big projects are following it and the chart is showing signs of life, then I think you can do something with it, bro. Yeah, if it retraces, I mean, there's clear lines of resistance there. But what I do like about it is whenever you see something like this, you got to check the whales, because there's decent whales in there. There's decent following. There's gem hunters, there's gem detectors, there's projects following this. So yeah, just do that and you should be fine. Yeah, because K, yeah, exactly. Where you see cave, you investigate. You got to dig the cave. Brilliant. All right. Anyway, guys, have a lovely weekend. I know it's been stressful, but yeah, just stay positive and do whatever action you need to do, guys. At the end of the day, the last kind of parabolic phase requires some attention into rotation anyway. So with that in mind, smash the like on your way out. God bless, and I'll catch you on the next one, lads. Good night.